Okay. Got a few comments here. Let's take a look. My old pal Jay here. He's let's see. Seen the video about the that Trump may have thrown out the Satanists off of the stage, standing around and behind him, or at least a couple of them. It remains to be seen, isn't that right, Jake? But here we are the next day, and they do a press release. They do several in front of the cameras every day over here. So I expect this to be on the agenda in the press release today. That will, if we don't hear from Trump today that he's thrown the Satanists and their scheme to get everybody, let's say, on their dope. If this is for real, then this will be announced today. I can only speculate the caution of why they might keep this from the general public, Jay. And that's to figure out how they're going to open the damn country right back up. What's the easiest, fastest way to open the country right back up? Because if I had just found out about this scheme with Mr. Gates and Mr. Falsey and Mrs. Burks, if I had found out about that triangle scheme, I do believe I'd have to have the sergeant in arms come in and take them into custody until a further investigation could be started. But that's just me. So, if there's not an announcement today, there better be some alluding to that they know the numbers are fake. This is the story, Jake. Whoops, there, I did it. I'm sorry. You scratched that? You scratched it? Okay, great. This is the story, Jay, that a guy came over to your channel and gave you the bombshell. And ask you to share it with your, let's say, your audience. Now, more and more and more, I have shared that particular information from that particular doctor on the faking of the Hopkins numbers. The story was, Jake, there, I did it again. That they're faking the numbers. And that, in fact, they prefer a higher death count because that gives Donald Trump more trouble. I know, hard to believe that that is actually the story. Not a tweet that even I don't understand. You want to talk about the tweet for a minute? Yes, I've seen Mutiny on the Bounty. Yes, I know what it's about. Yes, let's say, non-popular captain who happened to take his crew somewhere where they enjoyed the hell out of themselves and decided to stay. Isn't that right? That they'd rather be with the Polynesian girls than old asshole on the ship. And it's pretty much as easy as that. Simple as that. How does this do with what's going on now with Trump? Blah, blah, blah? I have no idea. Trump is he's out there sometimes, comparing himself to Captain Bligh. I would never do that myself, and I'd probably make Captain Bligh look like a like a elementary school kid as far as being an asshole. No, the story was, Jake, that finally most everybody, I even saw something about it on CNN, Jake, about frauding the numbers in a fake pandemic to force the world onto Gates's system of biometrics. And it's nothing but that. That was the big story, Jay. But thanks for coming by anyway. And thanks for not doing your part to get out the story. And in fact, mocking it on your show. That's kind of why I stepped it into second gear and even into third gear. Just because of your personal reaction to the absolute truth that was eventually going to come out, whether you helped it or not. But you just keep up with that sun thing. I'm sure something will happen with that eventually. Logan out.